A solid AB has NaCl type closed path structure. If the radius of cation is 90, calculate the probable radius range of anion. Right? Now do you know NaCl? How will you find out? NaCl, what type of crystal lattice it forms? It forms what? Face-centered cubic lattice. Right? Sorry. Now our first step would be NaCl forms face-centered cubic lattice. Right? Now, if there is a face-centered cubic lattice, there is what type of hole? The void formed. The void formed is octahedral. Octahedral means that is the void is in contact with 6 neighboring atoms. Right? Now for octahedral void, what is the radius ratio? Say the radius of cation divided by the radius of anion is equal to how much? 0.414. You should remember the students, the radius range or the limiting radius. The radius ratio is in the range 0.414 to 0.732. Now what are we having in our hand? We have cation radius. So let's see. So radius of cation is 90 picometers. That divided by radius of anion, that is equal to 0.414. So what will be the radius of anion? Anion that will be equal to what? 90 divided by 0.414. That is equal to 217.39. Right? So 217.4 picometers. So the lowest radius what that anion can have is 217.4 picometers. Right? Now, taking up the other side of the octahedral void, that is the higher range. What is the maximum range till where crystal lattice can have octahedral void? Now in that case, your radius of cation again is 90 upon the radius of anion, that is equal to how much? 0.732. So that is the radius ratio. What is the limiting range? The radius ratio is 0.414, the minimum, and the maximum is 0.732. If the radius ratio exceeds 0.732, the crystal cannot have octahedral voids. Now the radius of anion is equal to 90 divided by 0.732, that is 122.95. Right? So your anion can have the radius range between, that is the anion can have the radius between 122.95 to 217.4 picometers. Right? So that is the radius range can be 122.95 till 217.4 picometers. Right?